everyone, it's Miss Kendra and I'm going to show you how you can use a rolling suitcase to do a PBT exercise at home. So all you need is a rolling suitcase. It can be any size, ideally like the medium or smaller suitcases, but a really big one will work too. You just have to put your leg a little higher. So the idea is that it's a little bit rolly, so it's like using an exercise ball if you don't have one. If you have an exercise ball, obviously use that. But if you don't have an exercise ball, you can use this because it gives you kind of the same feeling as if you were using an exercise ball. So you're going to start by developing your front leg, your right leg, on top of your suitcase. Arms are going to start in on O. You're going to make sure that your hips are totally square, so your belly button is pointing straight to your toe. You're going to make sure you're turned out equally on both legs. So your working leg is working, it's turned out just as much as your supporting leg. Arms up, we're going to plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. As you plie, you're going to feel as if the leg is pulling out away from the socket and back in. So your hips are staying square and you're feeling that separation and that lengthening. You're going to do 3 of those, then you're going to balance, rise up to elevate, find your core, find your center. There should be a little bit of movement or the rolling wheels on the suitcase should give you that little bit of challenge to help focus on your core and your stability. So once you have your balance there, you're going to promenade just a quarter turn to a la Suitcase. Now when you get to a la Suitcase, it's really important that you make sure your hips are totally square. You don't want your hips tilted because that is not a good position to practice. We're going to make sure our hips are totally square, hips and shoulders in line, and you're going to make sure that your leg is in a true a la Suitcase. We talk about this a lot, so the leg shouldn't actually be directly to your side. If it is, that's going to make your hip lift a little bit and your booty stick out. You want your hips to be totally square and flat, so that means that leg is going to be just a little bit in front of you, kind of on the diagonal. So once you get to a la Suitcase, you're going to do the same thing. Plie and stretch, feeling both legs turning out equally. Plie and stretch, feeling the leg extend and lengthen. Then you're going to find your balance, rise up to elevate. Nice, strong, no wobbles. Now we turn promenade to, arabesque. This is the hardest one. For here, we're going to plie, stretch your arm across your body to second arabesque, and then back to first arabesque. Second arabesque, and first. 3 of those. Same thing, making sure your hips are square and not open. So belly button is facing away from your working leg. Then you're going to find your balance here. You're going to promenade all the way back. So now you're facing the front. Cambre forward and lift. Cambre back. Again, so you're making sure not to put any weight in the suitcase or in your working leg. You want to have all your weight in your supporting leg. If you have weight in the suitcase, you're going to slide out into your splits, and that's not good. So keep your weight in your supporting leg. Cambre forward and back. And then one last time, cambre forward. Lift the leg from underneath, and then switch sides. Do the whole thing all over again on the left. All right, you guys, that's fun exercise, a nice challenging exercise that you can do at home. All you need is a suitcase. And keep working hard, and I'll see you guys soon.